All right, hello there. My name is Ricky Mason, and this is Remy. He wanted to be part of the video too. And today, who I'm going to be interviewing for our age assignment is my grandfather. My grandfather, most people just think that he's my dad anytime we go out somewhere. And he's always been kind of the inspiration to a lot of the activities that I did, like playing football, baseball, volleyball was one of the biggest ones he contributed to. He's been trying to stay in line with his exercise all throughout his life. And check out the interview here in a second. All right, I'm here with my grandfather, and here he is. He's going to introduce himself.
Yeah, my name's Lee Disternell, 71 years old, Ricky's grandfather.
All right, so we're going to get into our interview questions here. So why are you physically active?
I'm physically active because I've been active all my life, and I think it helps me health-wise, and being retired keeps me busy.
Good. So then do you think like having that extra time helps you get out and do a little bit more for your exercise?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I take my walk, and I come back, and I usually got things to do outside. Plus, I got a boat to work on, so it keeps my day hopping.
Good. And when and why did you start your exercise pattern?
Mainly because I think it's a good health thing. At my age, health is important, and I think as long as I'm active, I can keep going.
Good. And what is your exercise regimen now?
Basically, I'll try to walk 2 miles, and I try to do that every day. Sometimes it doesn't work, obviously, because of the weather. And then some days I'll come back, I'll have to cut the grass, so by the time I'll get more exercise because I do my own grass, I do the weed whacking, do the blowing, and it takes, it's probably a good 2 hours to do all that. So that keeps me hopping.
All right, let's take a quick break and check out one of your exercise regimens. We went and took a walk a little earlier, and we did the whole route. Afterwards, I have all the different numbers of everything that we did and a little time lapse of everything that happened. So let's check that out. Alright, so continuing on after checking out our little walk from today of our normal route that he does every single day, we'll continue on to questions here. How do you think, how has being physically active changed your life?
Well, I think just being active keeps me, makes me think that I'm, a little bit indestructible, if you want to say that. Keeps my health issues good. And, I just think I'm just a person who thinks that you should be exercising to keep healthy.
I was going even off that. How many times have we gone out and people just thought you were my dad instead of my grandfather?
Yeah.
Tons of people every single time we're out. Is there any downside from the exercise program that you do? Do you think there's anything like it runs with other commitments? Have you had like any injuries that have bothered it, or maybe just the weather?
The weather plays a big factor in it, especially in the winter time. But downsides of it would be frustrating sometimes because as you are exercising, the stuff that used to come natural doesn't come natural anymore. You gotta work harder at it. And that's a little bit frustrating, but when you get be up there in age, I consider myself lucky that I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, definitely. Most people I know are always shocked when you come out for football and you're still out there and doing everything you do. All right, how do you think mature people are treated with respect to places to be physically active, like being at the gym? Are there teachers and trainers available for various activities of activity? cost of being physically active or the number of facilities for like your age group? Do you think that there's like a downside to being treated, or do you think there's like a higher respect for people at your age come in?
Well, sometimes I think there's a downside because, you know, there are people that you know, look at senior citizens like, you know, okay, what are they doing here? You know, they're kidding themselves, you know. But I think it's all up to the individual. You know, they said that would be a downside if you want to call it that, but no, it's not that big. Not that big a deal. So.
Do you think there's enough like facilities and activities around here?
I think there's plenty of facilities. I think it's just you have to want to go do it, you know, and that comes with obviously the age comes with other circumstances, you know, how your day goes. If you're, you know, there's always something that's interfering with it, but there's plenty of facilities around if you want to go. You know, there's a lot of senior centers where you can go and do a whole lot of things. You know, so, yeah, I don't think there's a lack of facilities.
Do you think the cost of being physically active is high?
No, not really. I don't. I think because you get the rewards in the end, anyhow.
No, I mean, just even off today, we went on a free walk. It didn't cost us anything.
Right.
So I guess you can't really make any excuses when you just make a walk, right?
Exactly.
What kind of things do you think prohibits seniors from participating in physical activity?
I think health. I think age. I think they would be the two big things. You know, health is a big thing because, you know, when you go to the doctors, that's all they preach: exercise, exercise, exercise. But you have to know your limitations. That's the biggest thing, because if you overdo it, you're going to get hurt, and then you're not going to exercise, so you defeated the whole damn purpose. You know?
Yeah.
So
definitely. Yeah, especially because, like, I mean, I know you've been doing your walk for a while and you've been staying pretty active. So then, do you think just not starting off early enough, do you think that hurts you more?
yeah, I do. I think you know, you try to keep a routine, but you know, it's just hard. It's hard to do it every day. You know, you have to make yourself want to do it, because if you don't do it, then there's going to be the downside, not only health-wise but physically-wise. You know, there's always you know, can be some downsides to that.
All right. So then our last question is, what are your views of people of your age and over being physically active? For example, do you think there's like certain things that you shouldn't be doing and then some things you should be doing? Do you think there's like certain sports that follow in your line?
Well, I think there's certain things that at my age shouldn't be doing. Maybe one of them is football. But again, you know, I think it's up to the individual, and you have to know your limitations so you don't get yourself hurt, because, you know, at, you know, 71 years old, you certainly don't bounce back like you used to, and if you hurt yourself, you know, then you defeated the whole purpose of exercise.
Oh yeah,
Keeping
definitely.
yourself active.
What activities do you think would be okay?
I think for seniors, I think stuff like walking, I think bowling, stuff like that, golf. You know, you have to, anything that's not super strenuous. You know, there's a lot of different things that seniors can do out there without physically hurting yourself. You know, so, yeah, that's what I think.
Definitely. And I mean, there's definitely a lot of 71-year-olds that aren't out there doing what you're doing either. That's for sure. I know everyone amongst my friends are always like, I can't believe he's still out here. Because their grandparents are sitting around on their rocking chairs doing nothing.
Absolutely. But I enjoy that, you know. You know, you gotta take, you know, I enjoy it, and I get to do it with my grandson, and I get to do it with my granddaughter, and there's not very many 71-year-olds that can go out there and do that. So I'm proud of that.
Definitely.
You know, so.
Well, thank you for letting me interview. I appreciate it.
No problem, pal.
All right. So, as you just met my grandfather, you could tell that he's still in really good shape for his age, and he continues to keep working on it every day. So, with that, I know when I get older, if I want to be anywhere as good as he is, I'm gonna try and be athletic and try and exercise as much as he does. Try and keep myself healthy so I can live as long as he has and keep living as well as he has. And when you go through the credits, enjoy a little photo of me looking around that age.